Iowa Live.
We are at the Iowa State Fair. It is Monday, and we are at a location that you must stop at if you're coming out to the Iowa State Fair. Of course, butter cow is on the list. You know, getting a corn dog might be on your list, but stopping at the DNR building should also be on your list. Kim Bogenschutz is joining us right now, the Aquatic Invasive Species Program Coordinator, because you are going to see some things here right in front of your very eyes that are going to shock you, Kim, aren't they?
Right, yeah. Unfortunately, they're things that we don't want in our water. Most of these fish in this amazing aquarium are species that are found here in Iowa, and then we want them here. But we also have on display some invasive species that we don't want, but we want people to learn about them. So that's why we
explain invasive species and why it's such a problem.
So invasive species are non-native, what we call non-native. They're fish, plants, mussels, animals that don't belong in Iowa. And once they get here, however they get introduced, they like take over, kind of like they just, and so they compete with their native species, and they make fishing and boating and very difficult.
It's just not good for the whole ecosystem, right?
It's not good for the environment at all. It really impacts our native species and our recreation.
Now you can see the sign. We are help protect our fishing areas, but we're going to reveal what's behind this sign here. You're not going to believe this. You ready, Kim?
I'm ready.
Drum roll.
Here we go.
Take a look at this. Explain.
So these are goldfish that probably...
Goldfish?
These are goldfish. This one's a koi, but goldfish. So they probably started out in someone's aquarium as little tiny goldfish. Well, you put goldfish in a big environment and they grow.
Okay.
They grow big. And so these goldfish were actually caught in the Johnston Commons pond.
In Johnson, in that little pond?
In that little pond, right. And it's a pond that we want to have bluegills or catfish, things for people to catch, not goldfish. But goldfish are going to be eating the things that the other fish are going to be eating, and they actually said there was like a dozen more.
Really? Now, how did we get these? Did they get caught on a hook, or did you net these, or do you remember?
Yeah, we used electrofishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's how we catch most of our fish here. So yeah.
Just want to show you what happens when the wrong kind of animal or plant gets into the wrong environment. They just get gargantuan.
They get big. And these plants in here, so the goldfish are eating them, but that's yellow floating heart, and that's from a pond in Boone. And it just takes over the entire surface.
And where is that from?
So yeah, the plant is from South America originally, but people probably had it in their water garden or something like that. How it got into that particular pond,
you don't know.
Don't know for sure, but it's not connected to any other waters, and so somebody probably just thought it was pretty and put it in there.
Okay, well, let's take a look down because this place is surrounded. Now, this original complex here, we heard a nice story about the original complex. This was the whole building before, right?
Yeah, this was the entire DNR building, and then they built
around it here. So a little trivia for you there.
Right.
Now, what do we have in here?
So these are Iowa's lunkers, right? So these are just species, different species, but really big fish, and so.
What do we have here? So
there's a channel catfish right here. We've got a long-nosed gar up there. We've got a rainbow trout. There's a muskie.
That's a muskie. I was wondering. A muskie, right? I know it wasn't northern, but it's a muskie.
Yeah, it's a muskie. Yep.
The gar is pretty cool too. That's in the back.
The gar is really cool.
With a little skinny mouth on it.
I think there's a carp hanging out in there. The largemouth bass is hiding.
Yeah. Or is he up over here?
Oh yeah, there's one there, but there's one in the tube.
Okay.
There's a flathead also in the tube.
So just some amazing animals.
It's amazing, and these are the fish that we want.
Okay.
And so, we don't want our invasive species to compete with these.
Okay, so what do we have here then?
So here's another group of invasive species. These are what we call the invasive carp. So the small one is grass carp. And the two big ones are silver carp.
Okay.
So these are the ones that you might see videos of them jumping out of the water and smacking people.
Okay, yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
And they actually land in boats sometimes.
And they land in boats, and they hit people. These are from the Sheraton River, right?
Wow.
Right below Lake Rathbane. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, animals that have been introduced to the wrong waterways.
Right, and these, they're fish, they can swim. So once they get into our rivers, they swim until they hit something,
Yeah.
whether it be a dam. So these were below the Sheraton Dam. We have them below the Red Rock Dam and the Des Moines River. So,
But you can learn all about this and see so much more because I know you have turtles out here.
Oh, yeah.
What else do
There's-
we have out here?
Oh my gosh, we have boat, we have tents, we have turtles, we have, today, every day is a different theme. I think today might be camping day,
Okay.
but we have fishing day. We've got an archery range out, we have a pond out there. So many things, all about the DNR. And not just the conservation side, the environmental side too.
Okay.
Rain gardens and.
So if you're coming out to the fair, right inside the Grand Concourse gate, main gate, come on over here. If people want more information, where can they go? What's the best website they can go to?
Go to dnr.iowa.gov.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kim. Great to see you
Yes,
again.
good seeing you. I'm so glad you were able to come join us.
Come on over to the
today.
DNR building. Stay right where you are. We'll be right back. We're going to go inside the Varied Industries building next on Iowa Live.